Hi, I'm Brian. This is going to be a really quick video on how to get to the battery on a PT Cruiser. This one's a 2002 with a 2.4 non-turbo. The first thing you want to do is unbuckle the intake air temperature sensor. Move the red buckle back, pinch the tab, pull it off, tuck it out of the way. Next thing you want to do is there's a tab on each side, a little metal one here and one here, both on the front sides of the air intake cleaner box. Then you want to take a screwdriver, a flathead, or an 8mm, loosen up the clamp that you have on the intake boot, and then wiggle it real good first, and then pull it back, and then pull down on the pipe that goes into the bottom of it. A little twisting, a little pulling, you'll get it come undone. Here's the said pipe. Pull out the air filter, and throw it on the ground. Threw it on the ground, man. That gets the dirt out of it. Next thing you want to do, and either you're going to replace it from the ground, or you're just going to throw it down a couple more times, put it back in. So there's a rubber catch that's here, so you want to pull up on the box, and then this will come out of the way. Not bad. From this point, we're going to lean you over the top and give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So you got a 13mm ½ here, and then you've got your battery terminals. What I do is undo this one, relocate the battery to this position, and then pull off the terminals as normal. And that's our super quick video on how to get to the battery on a PT Cruiser. You're welcome. Sweet. So this is that block and bolt that I was just describing. Once you wiggle it out here, it becomes a lot more accessible. Who the heck did that? Alright, we're going to go with another plan here. These things are so corroded and messy and yuck. I'm just going to do one of these. Battery terminals are kind of conical. They're skinnier at the top. The diameter of the top of the post is smaller than the bottom of the post by 2 or 2.5mm, something like that. Lead's been eating on me. It's not coming up very good. You don't want to get any of that acid and junk on your clothes. It won't do anything immediately, but you'll notice that when you get it back out of the dryer from washing your clothes, the fabric's been weakened, and the process of washing causes the fabric to fail. Disgusting. Why anybody would put a battery from Walmart in their car is just completely beyond me. I'm trying to neutralize the acid so anything that makes it down to my floor doesn't eat it. Neutralize it and try to clean this up and get some good clean surface area going. Get most of the acid off, and then I'll get a wire brush and brush it. So that's the problem with the Walmart batteries, is they cook and they just cover everything with such slime and crap and junk. They don't vent properly without spilling everywhere. Once that gets all over your terminals, I mean, for one, the acid comes out of them, and that helps them to sulfate just to crap. You can't say Walmart battery without saying crap in the same sentence. Corroded, nasty, busted mess. So that's what happens when you put a battery in some kind of no man's land. Nobody sees it, nobody cares for it, nobody cleans it. If you're gonna have it be in no man's land, it's probably better to put it in the trunk or under the back seat. I know that seems like no man's land, it seems counterintuitive, but heat is what destroys a battery, and if you put it right next to the engine and put something right over the top of that battery, it's gonna be too hot to be able to cool down or vent or do anything, and it's just gonna cook. It's just gonna sweat and sweat like it's some kind of Native American in a sweat lodge. I swear every time I take a day off, it's just ridiculous trying to get caught back up. I don't even do this commercially. Just trying to help family and friends and have something to film in the meantime, you know. Don't forget to take all the extra plastic crap off your battery. Otherwise it's not going to work. There's a guy that had somebody at AutoZone install a battery for it. He installed it in the parking lot. I think he borrowed their tools or something. He didn't have any. The car won't start, so he gets it towed to the shop. Shop discovers that he's got the caps on. So he sues AutoZone for the tow truck and the mechanic visit because of the stupid caps that are on the battery. The judge is like, even I know that, and I don't know anything about cars, and he threw it out. This is a 26R, and it fits way better. Terminals aren't clear the crap under there. Apparently it's had the wrong battery in it before. When you're basically working for free, you're not as picky. I'll tell you that. You get what you pay for sometimes. You get a lot more than you pay for, but oftentimes. I'm gonna throw a socket at your car. Sucks. I like to do really good work. I like to do the best I can. But when you're working practically for free, don't expect the best from me. Alright, now you gotta moderate. Okay, do your positive first, and then don't touch anything until the positive's on, then do your negative last. If you do your negative first and then your positive, and your wrench is touching the positive and you touch something else, you're gonna get a little surprise. It's gonna arc it. Or, if you do choose to do the negative first, make sure you don't touch anything with your wrench when you do the positive, right? It really needs a new air filter, but I don't know if she can afford it right now. That's why we threw it on the ground and knocked all the crud out, right? Alright, put that in there. She's a whole lot better off than she was before. Forget to put your cap back on from when you jump started it to get the hoopty here. Hoopty! Tighten up the clamp. There we go, clutch down. It's alive! Chryslers have a little bit of a learning curve when it comes to disconnecting the battery. The worst was the Jeep Grand Cherokees, but apparently that one has to learn what temperature and altitude it is and all that crap. We're about a half mile above sea level here, so it takes a little learning. But at least it's nice in here. Feels good to me. Thanks for watching my video, and I believe you have enough information to do what it takes.
Good. All right.